starving his baby to death. Elmore County jury found Kristopher Matthews guilty of aggravated child abuse. According to testimony, Carson Matthews was born in July of 2018, weighing 6 pounds, 2 ounces. 2 months later, he died, weighing substantially less. In an interview with law enforcement, Kristopher admitted to having never taken Carson to the doctor after being released from the hospital after his birth, and he claimed he never personally fed his child. His wife, Shirley, was already sentenced. She's serving 20 years.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Super Okay, I'm back with another video for this Sunday month, y'all, man. I probably do another news, another tragedy news out of Wetumpka, Alabama, which is I think Elmore County area, to where this man was charged child abuse until I read somewhere until he charged with child abuse of his son. Until I think he charged, I said 2018 death of his son, to where he hasn't faced son, and how the mother would charge with the same thing. So it's a jury in Elmore County has convicted the man in in 2018 death of his son, according to the district attorney C.J. Robinson. Kristopher Matthews, age 40, was found guilty of aggravated child abuse. Did Robinson said the jury found that Matthews caused the death of his 2-month-old son, Carson Matthews. So Carson was born back around July 2018, weighing 6 pounds, 2 ounces, back around September of the year. He took it to the Elmore County Hospital and weighed, I think weighed less. And so it's an autopsy had determined that Carson's cause of death is to be negligence, and the amount of death was I say be a type of homicide. Robinson said that in an interview that law enforcement, Kristopher Matthews, admitted to having not fed, I guess, his son, and how he never took it to the doctor, and how I don't know, I think he said that his wife, name is I think Shirley Matthews, was tried convicted back last year, of the same charge. So I think both of them is doing time. So I think she's doing 20 years to life in prison, man, for the death, I guess of a son. So I guess the father charged too with the death of, I guess, of a son. And but I feel it's kind of like bad, to where I think parents who don't feed their children is the worst parents ever, man. But I feel like the father hasn't fed his son for the past, I think 7, 8 years now, until the father was charged with the child abuse, to where child abuse could be involved in a child, how a child, has been fed. But I feel like, I guess the son, a type of infant hasn't been fed, and how the baby had weighed less, because I think the baby had weighed, I think it's ounces, and how the baby had weighed less than that, because the father hasn't feeding, I guess, hasn't fed his son the past couple years. And but I feel this tragic news. I mean, I don't know. I feel it's kind of sad to a point of where parents in the world is like some parents, worst parents in the world. Somebody who can't even, feed a child food. Man, it's kind of sad, man. But I feel like this dude, Kristopher Matthews is I think he's a low life scum of a father, man, who can't even feed his own child for real. But I feel the mother is in jail, probably for the same crime. But I feel like that, but I do feel like, if we things I kind of like notice about how parents, kind of unstable parents who can't feed a child, or they can't, even trying to get food. But I don't know. But I feel like this dude on the screen just it's a bad father who can't feed his own son. How son, I think but I feel like son had died due to him having no food, I guess, in the system, to where the father had died. The son had died, but I feel like the son had died due to the father, I said, not feeding him anyway. But so I probably say he basically had starved, he's something to death for real. But I do feel like the father but I do feel like the father had starved his son to death, because his son, I guess, hasn't got enough food in his system to, live. But But it's sad, man, to where like both parents are in jail for child abuse in a way, but it's still child abuse in a way. But it's sad. So it's your light coming in, tries to peace, Amaya to kill in peace.
Starving his baby to death. Elmore County jury found Kristopher Matthews guilty of aggravated child abuse. According to testimony, Carson Matthews was born in July of 2018, weighing 6 pounds, 2 ounces. 2 months later, he died, weighing substantially less. In an interview with law enforcement, Kristopher admitted to having never taken Carson to the doctor after being released from the hospital after his birth, and he claimed he never personally fed his child. His wife, Shirley, was already sentenced. She's serving 20 years.